Hbar holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Thank you for all your support. But yeah, let's waste no more time and take a look at, what's happening with Hbar right now, and of course, what we could be expecting going into Friday morning. Today by far, was one of the greatest days in crypto market, for the year of 2025. We have seen a double-digit gain for multiple coins across the board, as we can see right now in front of us. And I'm sure no one's really complaining, especially, the people that were dollar cost averaging over the course of the last, few months. We know what we have gone through over the course of the last, few months. But, finally, we are starting to see a lot of excitement coming into the crypto markets. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, exactly what we've been discussing, Bitcoin has been able to do, which again is always nice to see. As far as Hbar is concerned, it's up 6% right now in USD comparative, and also up 2.1% in Bitcoin comparative. Price is trying to approach the 20 cents level, and market cap is at $8.2 billion. 24-hour trading volume at about $250 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for you guys. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So let's start off by looking at our good old friend Bitcoin dominance. So pretty much, the dominance has been going down from last night. It's simple as that. And as Bitcoin did break out, on top of that, you still saw dominance, showing more downside, which again is going to be a great sign for altcoins. And that's exactly what we can see across the board. Definitely a big altcoin day. And like I said, I'm sure no one's really complaining, especially the people that have been accumulating. But of course, in the grand scheme of things, even though, we have seen a sharp decline for the dominance, it's still really high. So that is something that, we always need to be considering, because imagine if the dominance was sitting at the likes of 55% like it was late last year. What would have happened for altcoins? I think altcoins would have been, at their levels, in quarter four of last year and, of course, earlier this year. But anyhow, if you're looking at BTC, Bitcoin did end up closing above $103,000. Bitcoin is on the verge of breaking towards a new all-time high. Yes, you've heard that correct. Obviously, we have some significant resistance now coming in our way, but pretty much, guys, it's only about like a 5% move for us to break towards an all-time high, which of course would be very exciting, historical to say the least. And right now, Bitcoin is holding really, really strong. But with that being said, let's really analyze and take a look at, what's happening with Hbar's price right now, and what we could be expecting for Hbar in the upcoming hours ahead of us. So of course, if you're looking at Hbar, it definitely did see a beautiful bounce, even from just yesterday. Again, from a 17.4 cents price point, we did see an increase of about 13%. Again, not a small increase. We'll definitely take that. Obviously right now you could clearly see we're still stuck within this accumulation pattern. Pretty much that kind of dates to March, and that exact same level right here is acting like as a major hurdle for us as we are trying to break towards the upside. You can see we saw that retest happen back in April. 2 different times, and both 2 different times that was a rejection, and this time around we are starting to retest that key level once again. Remember, if you turn this into support, I'm very optimistic. We do see the 61.8 retest for the first time since the beginning of March. So we're looking at about 2 months almost since that last time the price was in the 61.8, and that would be something quite big in my opinion. So, so far so good. A gradual increase, baby steps. Yes, it's not seeing explosive moves right now, but again, it kind of goes unsaid when you're looking at the dominance index. But so far so good. Do let me know down below what you guys think. Where do you see Hbar price going, and what are your personal thoughts on the overall market? Do you think this indeed is a reversal? But of course, if you're looking at BTC, there's no question, Bitcoin is pretty much on the verge of breaking towards an all-time high. But do you think this is for real, breakout for the entire market, not just for BTC? Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button. Come join the Crypto ZX army. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.